Hello, my name is Siti Syarah Munawaroh. Here I will tell you the summary of the 11th week of my advanced accounting class. So that week we discussed about introduction to consolidated financial statement. The accounting concept of business combination under the GAAP includes combination in which one or more companies become a subsidiary of a parent corporation. A corporation becomes a subsidiary when another corporation acquires a controlling interest of its outstanding voting stock. A subsidiary is an entity that controlled by another entity, and a parent entity is an entity that controls one or more other entities. A parent company with ownership interest of more than 50% is required to prepare consolidated financial statement between parent company and subsidiaries. Our discuss has four main points. The first, consolidated balance sheet at date of acquisition. The second, consolidated balance sheet after acquisition. The third, excess allocation. And the last, consolidated income statement. There are four steps to consolidating balance sheet. The first, combine similar item, then eliminate the carrying amount of investment in subsidiary, then eliminate transaction between entities, and last, identify non-controlling and controlling interest in the net asset of subsidiary. Note that the elimination journal is only made during the process of preparing the consolidated report so that it does not affect the record made by each entity and does not carry over to the following period. The first point is consolidated balance sheet at date of acquisition. There are three conditions in consolidated balance sheet at date of acquisition. The first, parent acquired 100% of subsidiary at book value. Second, parent acquired 100% of subsidiary with goodwill. And the third, parent acquired 90% of subsidiary with goodwill. For the first condition, parent acquired 100% of subsidiary at book value. Let's take the example. Pop Corporation acquired 100% of Sun Corporation at its book value and fair value of $80,000. There will not an excess value from this transaction because cost of investment and book value is the same. Investment in Sun will appear in the separate balance sheet of Pop but will not appear in the consolidated balance sheet. We must eliminate the investment in Sun account and the stockholder equity accounts of Sun because they are reciprocal, and we add up another account. The example for the second condition, Pop Corporation acquired 100% of Sun Corporation for $100,000 when its book value and fair value are $80,000. Look that in this condition there is excess fair value with amount $20,000. This will appear in the consolidated balance sheet as goodwill, as long as there is no evidence that identifiable net assets are undervalued. Same with the ones before, we eliminate investment in Sun, return earning, and capital stock of Sun and record goodwill. So the journal entries will be like this. For the third condition, parent acquired 90% with goodwill. Pop Corporation acquired 90% of Sun's Corporation for $90,000 when Sun's book value and fair value is the same $80,000. Essentially, the acquisition method used the entity theory of consolidation. Under this method, all assets and liabilities of the subsidiary are reported using 100% of fair value at the combination date based on the price paid by the parent for its controlling interest even when the parent acquires less than 100%. So we must count the implied fair value of the transaction and decrease it with book value. Then the difference is excess fair value over the book value. This will appear as goodwill if the book value same with fair value. Besides goodwill, we also record non-controlling interest or NCI, which represent a minority shareholder. So the elimination journal entries will be like this. The second is consolidated balance sheet after acquisition. How to arrange the consolidated balance sheet after acquisition? The first thing we must do is determine the initial investment and excess fair value. Then allocate the excess value to identifiable asset. Then calculate the amortization of excess value and determine the income from subsidiary. Next, adjust the amount of investment on the balance sheet date after acquisition. Then make the elimination journal, and last, arrange the balance sheet. The next is excess allocation. There are some notes for excess allocation. Allocate excess to goodwill if there is no difference between book value and fair value, but allocate excess to identifiable net asset for the first. If there is difference between book value and fair value, then allocate the remainder excess to goodwill. Here are some key of excess value. If asset undervalued, it will increase income from subsidiary. If asset overvalued, it will decrease income from subsidiary. But for liabilities, if undervalued, it will decrease income from subsidiary. And if overvalued, it will increase income from subsidiary. We have allocated excess to asset, liabilities, and goodwill. Amount of asset and liabilities will change during the period, so we must adjust this excess through amortization excess. For the inventories and other current assets usually sold in the first year, so the amortization excess will input to the cost of sales and other expense. For the buildings, equipment, and patents, the period is useful life during the business combination and it will input to depreciation expense and amortization expense. For the land and copyright, they are not amortized, and for the long-term debt, the period is maturity period and it will input to interest expense. The last point is consolidated income statement. There are 4 key of consolidated income statement. The first, eliminate income from subsidiary account. Second, compute excess amortization for the current period, input to the appropriate expense account. The third, determine controlling share of consolidated net income. And the last, determine non-controlling share of consolidated net income. So that is the summary of the 11th week of my advanced accounting class about introduction to consolidated financial statement. Thank you so much.